So hi everyone, welcome back to Brook Valley Life. Well, hello for the first time to all you new watchers. Sorry if I'm a bit bunged up today. Hay fever again. We're coming into spring and everything's going poof with all the pollen, and yeah, I'm getting a bit of a snotty nose. So if I'm sniffing, snotty and sound a bit bunged up, that's all it is. So welcome, as I said, to the channel. Today we are looking at week 3 and 4 of my training for my competition. And also I'm going to show you what I'm going to be shooting. I've decided my setup, what I've got, what's going to be shot, and yeah, I want to show you exactly bow, limbs, stabilizers, arrows, and all the peripheral stuff as well. So I'll show you my training over the 2 weeks, just a quick look through that, and then we'll have a look at the bow. And yeah, let me know how you do your training for your competitions, be it indoor or outdoor. Stick your comments in below, and stick your comments in what you think of my setup. Is it any good? What do you think? I'll tell you what I think about it. So stay with me, and yeah, let's go and do some shooting. So hello, first of all, I want to have a big shout out to some shooters, some friends that I shoot with, and it's Nate and Jeff who shoot with me at my local club. Yeah, you keep me shooting all the time, which is good, and you're coming along brilliantly, so keep up the good work. Also to Ian and Leanne, you keep pushing me. Yeah, hopefully I'm doing the same for you, and I'll see you next weekend down at the competition. And of course, everyone who subscribed, big thank you to them, especially Joe over in America. Hope everything's okay and the tornado cleanup's going well. And yeah, anyone affected by the bad weather over there as well, good luck to you. So what have I been up to? Well, week 3 turned out to be quite a good week. Started shooting on the Monday again, and just volume, and I've also been working on a couple of things. Again, one thing at a time, and the main one that I started off was with my hand and how I was holding it. And when I'm at full draw, sometimes I hold it like this, sometimes I'm holding it like this. I found that if I'm up like that, I get the outward movement, but if I'm in, it comes back nice and smoothly. So I've been working on that a bit. So what you're going to see here is just the 3rd week and how I was shooting, how it progressed through there. Went on to the weekend, did some weekend shooting on the Saturday, and then I think it was on the Sunday, I have found a new area I can shoot at home. It's giving me 30 meters to shoot, but it's uphill. So it's making me lift my bow arm up and getting me into a good position. Let's put it like that. So I've been shooting that a bit. Week 4. Yep, I've been doing the same thing. I started to watch, also on YouTube, the Online Archery Academy with Ash Morgan. I've watched a few of his videos already, and I'm going to subscribe to his chat or his well, not his channel because I'm already subscribed, his website, where I can get tips and feedback from him on my shooting and what I can do, what training I can do to make myself better. It's a bit like having a coach, but an online coach. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue vlogging after I've finished the competition, just to see how it works. Now, this isn't a critique of Ash's teaching skills or anything like that. I just want to see if I can make my shooting better by having an online coach. Best way of doing it. Now, I will contact him, and once I've subscribed, and say this is what I'm going to be doing, is he okay with me doing it? Which will be great to see. Hopefully he said yes, otherwise this is all going to be cut out. So yeah, I was watching his videos. There were some things I was looking at, and I think the big one was getting my draw arm, yeah, all the way around and in line with the bow, the bowstring, and everything in line. And I found that if I do that and I get into the correct position, my arrows fly exactly where I want them to. Yes, my up and downs are a bit dodgy at the moment, but that's just me. But my side to side has cleaned up immensely. And I was shooting at the club yesterday, and my arrows were going dead straight, and yeah, it was quite an eye-opener. So I will say, if you want some good advice, and it's not way technical advice, go and have a look at the Online Archery Academy. Brilliant. Ash Morgan, great guy. And he gets feedback as well from all the top archers around the world. So it's well worth a look in how they shoot. So as you can see, that's what my shooting's been like for the last 2 weeks. I've got a week left. So when you see this, I'm going to be halfway through the competition. Hopefully I can do some videoing there, and it won't interrupt my shooting. The weather's not looking too flash at the moment, so we'll see how it goes. So when this gets published, I'll be shooting. So fingers crossed to me. And yeah, let's go and have a look at what I'm actually shooting in the competition. So here we are outside on a beautiful Sunday morning here in New Zealand. It's the 20th of October, a week before I go to the competition. And in fact, this time next week, I'll be shooting the second day, or just started, hopefully. So what am I going to be using at the competition? Let's start off with the bow. Here we have the Nik'a ET15A Stellarizer. Why did I choose this over the ET11? It just feels lighter. It's got dampening built in and in the pockets as well, and it's got everything I need. I managed to get a Archery grip that fits beautifully in my hand as well. I do like their grips, but this just gives a little bit extra. So there's the riser. It's CNC machined aluminium with titanium alloy bolts, limb bolts. All the bits on there are all titanium alloy, so really good. Sorry for the car noise in the background. There's obviously something going up in the sanctuary, which is like a nature reserve, so that's busy today. The limbs, don't know if you can see what it says. We've got the Nik'a N3 Pro limbs. The reason I've chosen these over the N3s is they're more forgiving. £36, I'm shooting just over £36, about 36.5, and they are fantastic, fast, smooth, just how I like them. And yeah, I'm getting on with them really well. String, homemade, 8125, 18 strand, 70 inch. It's a 70 inch bow with halo serving and just my normal knocking points out of serving, and super glued on so they don't move. Front end, I've chosen the AVALON Tec X Maxx stabilizers, 13mm. Why over the Nik'a ones? They're just slightly thinner and they're just very, very good. The damping on them is fantastic, and I can put a little bit more weight onto them for the weights that I've got. I've got a 4-inch extender. It's not the Nik'a one, but it's still a aluminium one. Spinning round, I've got a Nik'a stick-on rest, which I really like. I've got the carbon Nik'a clicker. Gives a really nice click when I use it. Cartel damper in red. It's got to make it look good as well. And a SURELOC Challenger sight, I think it is. This is the one part that I may well change in the future. It seems to be getting a bit loose of where we put the sight block on. This thing is over 20 years old now. I've used it quite a lot, so I might treat myself for Christmas. And I'm using a toe point sight pin with a fibre optic in the middle. Really, really nice. Anything else on the boat? I use a Gompy wrist sling because I don't like things on my fingers. And a Shibuya DX button. Use these since I started archery, and I'm just really happy with them. So there's the bow setup on a Nik'a carbon bow stand. Thank you, Nik'a. Arrows. These are the Elong Aero arrows. 700 spine, 3.2mm internal diameter, 0.001 straightness with 120 grain points, and pin nocks. Fletchings are the 1.75 2-inch spin vanes off AliExpress. I've tried all the others and I've found that the closest to this is the spider vanes for best shooting for me, but the price of these compared to the spider vanes, yeah, I would like to use them, but they're just too expensive. These I can pick up really cheap and I can buy loads of them, so I can change whenever I need. Pin nocks again, AliExpress, large knock for my 18 strand string. How do they shoot? Extremely well from this bow. That's all I can say. And we'll see at the competition how I shoot, but these have won me the the East Coast Bays postal shoot over 18 meters. So I'm happy with them. What else? Eastern Quiver, Elong Outdoors chest guard, again Elong wrist arm guard, sorry, and it's just a rubber one, really nice. I use the AAE KSL Gold aluminium tab in medium. I was using large and found it was too big. That's what happens when you don't have a coach and you don't get fitted properly for equipment. You buy the wrong stuff. I've got a Visionary M12 monocular. It's waterproof, so I can see where my arrows hit on the target, because I don't like having a scope with me. And I'm only shooting 70 meters at one length, and the rest is going to be 60, and this works perfectly. Always carry my T-square Elong Outdoors one. It's the same as all the others, just in red. Anything else? Not really. Always carries a pen, and I always carry a white marker as well, so I can mark my arrows before I shoot, so I know which is which. And I usually carry a rangefinder as well. This is the Sigmund CT800Y, really good budget one, works perfectly, great for golf, great for archery, and it's just to make sure that what I'm shooting is actually what I'm shooting, because every now and again you go to a range and you actually range it and it's just slightly over or slightly under, and it does make a difference at these long distances. So yeah, always carry that with me. And of course, let's zip that back up. Oh, the good thing about this CT800 is you charge it, there's no batteries, so you have to charge it. And the last thing is a towel. Always carry that. Got to clean the glasses. And I always carry my bucket hat. One, it keeps the sun out my eyes, or if it's raining, keeps the rain off my glasses. Does it stop me from steaming up? No, So there we go. That's my setup. So what we've got to do is actually see if it's going to work. So as I said, by the time you see this, I'll be shooting in the competition, so good luck to me. If only this was this week. It's beautiful, sunny, no wind, warm. It's supposed to be rainy, windy and cold. Perfect competition weather. So I will catch you next time. Keep shooting, it's the only way you're going to get better. Yeah, shout out to everyone who subscribed, and if you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It does help the channel. And yeah, have a great day, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye for now.